All right, so if you've been watching my other videos, you know that I'm a big fan of like the Aka, the Holtzbrook Aka, and the Les Stroud, Wetterling's Les Stroud axe. So when I saw this axe by Seven Pines, I was like, hey, that kind of looks like we might be going a little bit in that direction. So that was at first, and still it is, but it's a little bit longer. And the head weight, I think, is maybe just a little bit more. So let's go ahead. Full grain leather sheath. We'll check out the length of the handle here. So it looks like the length of the handle is about 27 inches. So that is got a couple inches, I believe, over the Les Stroud and what have you. Although not, it actually feels longer. And I do like this handle. I mean, the feel, look at, it's got this pretty good S curve in here. And I do like an axe with a pretty large knob here at the end, and yet it is fairly thin. And a lot of people really like the thin handles. I go back and forth. I do like a thin handle sometimes, but that's a lot of personal preference. Some people say you get a little bit more spring out of it having a thin handle, and that is that would be a wonderful, actually a science video. Maybe we'll get somebody in and try to get to the bottom of that. But anyways, okay, that's off topic. So width on the head, or blade width. And so we're looking at about 3 5/8 blade length. Got a head length to the end of the pole of about 7 inches. Got a pole width of just over 1. A pole height on the extended pole here, like the Les Stroud kind of. That is about 1 3/8. And we'll go ahead and get a closer look. And you can see, once again, Seven Pines, as I did the outside axe, they get good forging lines around the eye, and that's good and tight. And get down on the bottom, that's good and tight down here as well. And you can definitely see a little bit more of the hand forging on these Seven Pines. I like that. That's a good feature. You also got just a tiny bit of a beard comes up, which is why I'm thinking this is a little bit larger than like what I would count as like a normally as a bushcrafting axe, but or hatchet. So I guess you would call this maybe a bushcrafting axe. But anyways, but I do like it's got a lot of those features just in a little bit larger and heavier weight head. So that could be kind of cool. So let's go ahead and put it through its paces and see how it actually performs on some cutting. Alrighty, so once again, I've been trying to do some clearing. Just about got the camera there. All right. So what I'm going to do is take this is a gum out, and a little gum tree. And I'm going to go and take it out a little bit higher because I may want to pull it out to keep it from sprouting back. Gum is known for doing that. So let me go ahead and get into the bushes here and take a swing. Yeah, that heavier head definitely. I mean, I took a couple missed swings there, but the first swing really sunk in deep there. So I like that. Of course, it does have a little bit heavier head once again. So let me go ahead and do a little bit of lemon here. See, and that is not too big for limbing, especially if you were limbing like a larger branch. But even for these smaller things, you can see stand up. I do like the longer handles, even on my lighter heads. And so this one's a little bit heavier, but I don't mind it. That's actually a good feel. Letting this thing jump around a little. So, Seven Pines pole axe. I do like it. It seems to have, if it's comparable, if you're looking for a comparable axe to the Aka, Holtzbrook Aka, or the Les Stroud, this is not an exact match. It's larger, a little bit heavier. It does have the cool feature of the pull. So for driving tent stakes and the like, that'd be a cool feature. But it is a little bit bigger than them, so just keep that in mind. As far as the performance, as you could see when I was limbing, you know, you're able to stand up. Now when you come in and you're doing a little bit down here on one of these smaller branches, you know, obviously you're kind of step back, you're trying to hold it with your foot, and that's just not, you know. So, pack 2 axes, right? That's what I always say. But it is it actually makes for a good all-around axe. I can see how this would make for even felling smaller trees. It would be able to tackle the job, smaller limbing, and even bushcrafting type of things. You've just got that added side, so keep that in mind. But I do like it. Overall, I like it. Once again, as I mentioned on the 7 Pines, handle grain, not always perfect. Forging, you do have the forging marks. To me, that appeals. So make sure to check out our other videos, subscribe, and be watching. I think that we're going to be seeing a lot more from the 7 Pines forge. I know it's I believe for sure the son and the dad are forging. I think the dad is maybe in his 80s, and I think that's cool. I like to see the family businesses made here in the USA. That's how we like to have it. So make sure to check out our videos, subscribe, like, and we'll see you next time.